In chapter 2400, the story begins with Kiera sharing insights into her family's culinary preferences, particularly their fondness for spicy dishes. Kiera reveals that her mother, Mrs. Karen, hails from Julian's province, adding a charming layer of familiarity between them. The revelation prompts Julian to express his surprise and admiration, highlighting the connection between fellow provincials. The chapter showcases the Karen family's adaptation to Mrs. Karen's preference for a bland diet, despite their innate love for spicy food. The family's compromise and consideration for Mrs. Karen's tastes adds a touch of humor to the story, emphasizing their familial bonds and mutual respect. As the conversation continues, Kiera discloses her mother's positive impression of Julian, attributing it to their shared hometown connection. Julian, appreciative of the sentiment, expresses gratitude for Mrs. Karen's warm reception. This exchange subtly deepens the camaraderie between Julian and the Karen family, showcasing the importance of shared values and cultural ties. The revelation of Mrs. Karen's hometown prompts him to contemplate the nuances of asking about family backgrounds, subtly weaving cultural considerations into the story. Kiera, with her characteristic warmth, reassures him that her mother is pleased with him and appreciates his demeanor. The chapter takes an intriguing turn as he proposes a plan to attend young Master York's wedding together and invites her to join him. This unexpected invitation brings excitement to Kiera, who envisions the prospect of attending the grand event. Julian, displaying his considerate nature, reassures her that he will cover all her expenses, emphasizing his gratitude for her earlier assistance. Kiera, initially hesitant about providing her ID information for flight booking, eventually agrees to let Julian handle the arrangements. His insistence on covering all expenses reflects his genuine appreciation for her help, reinforcing the theme of gratitude and reciprocation. The chapter concludes with Kiera accompanying Julian to a high end hotel for his stay. His sincerity and generosity leave a lasting impression, further solidifying the budding connection between him and the Karen family. Kiera, moved by Julian's words, finds herself at a loss for words, symbolizing the depth of their newfound bond.